Hello, and thank you for joining Saturday Morning Wartoons. My name is Shane. I am the Dungeon Master, and this is a one-on-one game that I play with my son, Tristan, here.
Hey.
So we've been doing this for a while, but this is a bit of a change for us. We are no longer live streaming Saturday Morning Wartoons. Instead, we are recording these episodes and releasing them on YouTube every Saturday morning. Scheduling, things like that, it'll actually make it easier for us. It also is going to help us to do more video game live streams on Saturdays after this show airs. Tristan's excited about that.
Yeah. Especially because of the game that we are doing right now.
We are playing some Skyrim right now.
Yeah, and I'm like over obsessed with it now that I can play it.
Yes.
I'm not even 18.
All right, so thank you guys again for checking out Saturday Morning Wartoons here on Behold Gamer's YouTube channel. You can stick around and check out other videos that we have here. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Please like our live stream videos here. We are very excited to play Dungeons and Dragons for you all and show you what it's like for parents and kids to play D&D together.
Yeah, so if you haven't already and you want to, just click that subscribe button if you haven't already.
I think they say smash that subscribe button.
Whatever.
Crash that subscribe button.
You mean crash into it with the car? Does anybody have a car that they can crash into the subscribe button?
Oh, man. Okay.
Smash that subscribe button if you haven't already.
Smash it. Smash it hard.
Smash it. The tiny little pieces that are just little pieces of dust. You can't even see it.
All right. So before we get started, Tristan, why don't you tell us a little bit about your character? Who do you play?
I play a Warforged monk, level 7, King Destructo, who used to be a dragonborn, but then, punk!
Got fried by...
Yeah,
fried, acided, melted, frozen by Tiamat.
One of them. He either got turned into a nice dragon.
All of them at the same time.
Yeah, got turned into a frozen. He got turned into a frozen, poisoned,
flaming popsicle.
Flaming popsicle soup.
He was a
poisoned flaming popsicle soup.
All right.
We cannot figure out what it is.
Nope.
Yeah?
Nope.
All
right, so let's jump into today's episode. Last time, you ventured into the volcanic realm north of Karamis.
Mm-hmm.
And you met a Naga in the course of your travels.
Yes.
Who told you they are protecting an ancient realm and that they wish not to be disturbed there. And that they would allow you to travel safely so long as you didn't disturb their ruins that they protected. Ruins that you saw off on the horizon in the distance. Also, after you met with the Naga, you came across the first settlement that you have found. And there you found one of your former companions. Correct? Do you remember their name?
Do I have it in here?
I don't know. Should you write it? Morgo Cag. Let me double check that. Morgo Cag. Yes. He was one of your crewmates. You can write it down now if you haven't. Morgo, M-O-R-G-O.
I know how to write. I know how to write.
And Morgo Cag is a healer of some type.
Cleric.
Yeah. All right. So, continuing on from there, Morgo says that he would like you to go meet with the Naga to negotiate some sort of not really a truce, but come to some sort of an agreement where they can help protect the settlements in exchange for ensuring their border is protected.
And I just went ding.
Okay. So what would you like to do first?
I would like to figure out where I can possibly meet an Naga.
Okay.
Which,
So you want to backtrack, go back up the trail a little bit towards where you saw the ruins and saw the Naga in the first place?
yeah. And I'm going to wait for a Naga to come.
Okay. Make a survival check to see that you can get to the same area.
Survival, you said?
Yes.
I am not very good in survival. Only got a +3.
Give it a shot. See what you get.
Bam! 10.
Okay. So you backtrack. It takes you about 2 hours. You remember traveling for about 2 hours after you saw the Naga. Oh, you did rest, by the way. You got a long rest once you got to the settlement. So the next morning you wake up, reconnect for a little while with Morgo, and head out on the road after Galax finishes his breakfast. As you travel, far off in the distance, you begin to see it's a lot clearer in the morning because the heat is not rising up off the ground. The sun hasn't heated up the black soil yet. But off in the distance, you swear you can see some sort of movement. But also in the distance, there seems to be some sort of silver obelisk rising up above the horizon.
What's that?
It's like a tower. You know the Washington Monument? It's
yeah,
similar
it's
to the
like
Washington Monument. Yeah, that's an obelisk.
You mean like...
Yep. So you see it off in the distance.
I'm like... What? And I continue waiting and looking at the spot where I'd seen the movement.
No, it was around the area of the obelisk.
Yeah, so then I'm gonna start heading over there.
Okay. So you start walking towards the obelisk. It gets, as you approach, it only takes you about 20 minutes to get to an area where you can see the base of the obelisk is actually covered by this broken lava rock. So it looks like lava has flowed over the actual base of this obelisk, and you can see what looks to be the roofs of buildings, frames of buildings laid out in this lava field. There is a small rubble path of stone that is slightly grayer than the black lava rocks that surround this area.
And then I'm continue walking over towards that obelisk.
Okay. You get to the base of the obelisk, and there are 3 creatures as you approach. They don't seem to be paying attention to you, but they slither around the base of the obelisk here.
And then I stop in my tracks.
Okay. They seem to be searching for something. As one of them gets closer to the obelisk, something else catches your attention.
What?
Out of the obelisk itself, you see what looks like 2 doors begin to open. 2 large silver doors begin to open. And then the snake-like creatures slither over and look at what this thing is.
And then and then, ching, my arm blade comes out.
Okay. When you when your arm blade comes out, they turn around briefly for a moment, and the doors come off what you think would be the hinges and open up completely up into the air, and underneath, stepping out of the obelisk, is this mechanical, just a huge metal body stepping out and immediately slamming into one of the creatures, crushing it instantly. And the other two slither off to the sides, and this creature is now there.
And then I'm gonna go, ah!
All right, so
Screaming my head off.
off in the distance, and we will come to the battle map here. Yeah, so this thing steps out of the obelisk, its two shields open up, slam into and crush one of the snake creatures as the other two retreat behind the obelisk. None of them are really a threat to you at the moment. But this over here, you see, is kind of the top of one of the buildings. There is another sort of structure-like thing right there. We'll kind of put this off on its side a little bit. Right there. So some areas where you could potentially find cover. Turn it over like that. Right there. Okay. So this is the obelisk here, kind of going up a little higher. You've got some structures that kind of stick out, and you and Galax are back over there on that side.
All right.
Let's move everything over slightly. I know the... All right. So these snake creatures kind of step back and are trying to retreat a little ways away. But let's go ahead and roll initiative. You don't know who's a threat and who is not at this point yet.
My initiative is 7.
Okay.
Galax.
Hold on. You were 7.
Yes.
And Galax?
That is 14.
14. Okay. So Galax is up first. Right now, you don't know who's a threat to you or not, but I'll let you make a decision on what you want to do. So Galax is first.
Galax is first.
Yep.
Right? Galax is going to try and run for some cover before firing off his bow. 15, 20. Okay. Galax is taking some cover. Alright. Galax is trying to take some cover behind one of the roofs.
Okay. So he kind of ducks back there. All right.
And then he's going to stay there. Who's next?
Okay. Next up is that big stone monster thing. Did Galax try to hide or anything like that?
Can I make a stealth check?
Yeah, you can make a stealth check. I'm just trying to see if this thing really notices him or not.
Stealth is based off of dexterity, yeah?
Yes.
Then that means, oh, stealth plus 9.
Oh, 19 total?
Yes.
Okay. So Galax kind of ducks behind here, and he actually takes a trail where he's like behind this stone building the whole time, and is kind of ducked back and peeking over occasionally, looking around. So this thing does not notice him. It barely pays attention to you. It turns its attention onto this one here.
I'm guessing this is magic. Guessing this is stuff like magic. Making this thing move.
Okay, so it comes up to this one and is going to make an attack and miss. So it takes one of these large sort of silver doors that it had on its arms, and it slams it down. This snake-like human hybrid creature kind of slides out of the way as it moves.
Human snake hybrid?
Oh, it's got some humanoid features to it.
Well,
it doesn't look like a Naga. It looks
not,
like a Yuan Ti.
That's not what I meant. Yeah, a Yuan Ti, that's what I meant.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely looks like a Yuan Ti of some sort.
Alright, seeing that, is it my turn? Like Destructo's turn?
Yes, it is your turn.
Alright. I'm going to make a stealth. I'm going to make a stealthy check. That's 2 plus 7. Bad stealth
so
for sale.
Kind of run that way and you trip as you go, and rocks begin sliding down, and you're not sure who exactly took notice of you there, but you definitely brought attention to yourself.
How many feet have I moved from where I was?
You tried to hide.
Yeah.
So that would have been an action for you.
Okay, but did it like use up any of my walking speed?
Well, to get to there, yeah, you would need to use your walking speed.
Okay. How much?
To hide behind that. So that would be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
30. Well, seeing that.
Where do you want to go? You want to go full 40? Right there. I'll put it there.
No, I can go 45.
Oh, you're 45? Okay. So yeah, you're out in the open now. And these things now go ahead. Yep. It's going to go ahead and try to cast a spell. Okay. He's going to make an attack against that creature there.
And?
It will 16 to hit. Ooh, misses. So this blast of energy shoots out of the yuan ti, out of its hand, and you see it slam into this creature, and it slaps it away with one of the shields it was holding. This one, on the other hand,
does the same thing.
nope. Okay, so this creature you hear a voice in your head. You will fight for me now. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom.
Yep.
Ah, good. Wisdom. 10.
10 total?
Yes.
Okay.
Yahoo!
Let me get some tokens here because we got to mark you.
Yep, I'm under its control, yeah.
This crown of iron forms around your head. And you listen to this creature as it bids you do its command. All right. That is their turn. It is Galax's turn now.
Can Galax walk up to me and try to snap me out of it?
Let's see. Nope, no way for him to do anything to you. You're just going to have to go with it for now. You get a wisdom saving throw at the end of each of your turns.
So now, Galax. 15, 20, 25, 30. Galax is going to move up as close as he can to that guy, just 15 feet away, and ask, "Hey, what are you doing?" With his bow ready.
Okay.
To fire, as he asks that UNT like person what he's doing. What are you doing?
We search this place.
For what?
And that's all he says.
And then I'm going to have Galax fire up his bow in front of it and trying to not hit it as a warning.
Okay, I'll let that go. But that'll be your action. Galax fires his warning shot. Turns to Galax. So be it. And it is now this guy's turn. He is going to make another attack against that. That one should hit. All right.
Does it hit?
Yeah, that'll hit. Eight. Whew. 12 bludgeoning damage.
Is that guy dead?
Nope. Okay. It is now your turn. Where do you want to move?
I mean, I can move where I want.
Yes, you just can't attack him or him.
Really?
Yep.
That's all this spell does? That's all it does?
For now.
Alright. Move me up to... move me up as close as I can to that guy.
Okay. As you start to move, ooh, there's a concentration check there. Okay. Actually, you know what? Because of that slam attack, the concentration of that creature drops. You are free to act as you please.
Great. I'm going to move as close as I can to the one that cast the spell.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
And then I'm going to just ask him, why did you do that to me? And as I say that, I'm going to try and just slam my fist into that thing's face. Like, why did you do that to me?
Unarmed strike against him.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll a d20. Make your attack roll.
14 to hit.
14 off of that. You have +7.
Yes.
Unfortunately, it just misses.
Oh, why did you do that to me?
Extra attack.
Why did you do that?
What are you using?
Unarmed strike.
Okay.
I think a 12 plus 7 will hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
19 to hit. Bang!
All right. What do you damage? What's your damage on that?
8 damage.
8?
Yeah.
Okay, very good.
Why did you do that?
8 damage for that one.
Yeah, and I'm gonna ask why the heck did you do that? Really, why?
All right.
And then I'm just gonna backflip and kick him. I have my bonus action.
Okay, bonus action.
Gonna spend a key point here for my flurry of blows.
Ooh, okay.
And then I'm just gonna backflip. Nope.
Just misses.
Second.
Okay, nope.
Misses.
So both, after it takes the first blow, it ducks your other two.
Or just punches them away. So and after doing that, I'm gonna ask him, where the heck did you do that?
All right, it is going to move away. Actually, it's going to move away here, provoking an opportunity attack from this guy. Misses. Then it'll move back over here, provoking an opportunity attack from you. You have your arm blade out right now. You can use your arm blade, or you can do an unarmed strike.
Do I need to use the opportunity attack?
No. Is there another reaction you're going to want to use this turn? Because you only get one reaction.
No.
Okay, you don't want to do it?
Mm-mm.
All right. So that was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So he kind of goes behind cover there.
I know what'll get the job done on this boy. I wonder if this guy has good constitution modifier. I wonder if this metal thing or stone thing.
It's going to make an attack. That'll hit. Another blast of energy shoots out of this thing. Ooh!
And what happens?
It blasts into that thing right there. You see it right into the face of this creature, of this stone creature, stone construct.
Maybe it's a clay golem.
All right, Galax's turn. Oh no, this guy's turn. It comes up to Galax. It is going to make a melee attack with a scimitar. That is 11 to hit.
No.
Will not hit. And then it's going to try to bite at Galax.
What?
And that will also miss.
That is very bad manners. You do not bite people. And then I'm gonna be looking over there for a moment while that guy is stunned and say, "You do not try and bite people."
So next up is Galax. It is Galax's turn.
Galax then is going.
Okay, so Galax, you are up.
And now Galax is gonna ask, "What are you looking for?"
No response. This creature just tried to take a bite of Galax's head.
That was only a warning shot. If you actually hurt me, then my warning shots will become death shots.
It's already fighting Galax.
Fine then. And then he's gonna try and bash it in the face with his bow.
Okay, that'll be an improvised weapon. So it'll be a 1d4 damage. Your d20 is there.
So it just no modifier?
Nope.
2 to hit.
Nope. Misses.
He tries bashing it, but what happens?
Nothing. Galax tries to whack him with the bow, and then it slaps the bow aside. Next up is this creature is going to try to hit you. You used an unarmed strike on your last attack, correct?
Yes!
Okay.
In fact, 4.
So your armor class is 20 right now. That is 16 to hit.
16 total?
Yes. Misses.
And then I just lean back.
It tries to slam you 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. But then it pursues after this guy here, provoking an opportunity attack.
Yes, so then I'm going to try and smash his back.
Okay.
Would I be allowed to use my stunning strike with this?
Hold on, let me see.
I'm just... doesn't even hit. I don't think a 2 plus 7 would hit anyways. I don't think a 9 would hit that thing.
It has to be a melee weapon attack.
Okay, yeah, but either way, no damage is dealt because it was a 9 total to hit.
Okay.
2 plus 7 is 9.
All right.
Blah.
Next up, it's your turn, actually. It is your turn.
Move me up as close to that thing as I can.
15, okay.
And then I'm going to and then I'm gonna punch him as hard as I can.
Okay.
I think a 13 plus 7. I think a 20 would hit.
That will hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
No double damage.
Ooh.
10 damage.
10 total. Okay. All right.
And then his back starts cracking, and then he turns.
Extra attack? You can still move and attack this guy too if you want.
I know, but and then after punching him and cracking part of his back, he's gonna turn his head to face me really
His body still faces forward, but the head turns and faces you.
Oh, that's disgusting, man. I say that before trying to cut him with my scimitar.
Missed. Not one. Okay. So.
Wait. Bonus action.
Okay.
For my bonus action, will I be able to do another scimitar attack?
With your offhand? Yes. Your arm blade scimitar? Okay. Also misses. All right. Next up, it is their turn. This one is going after Galax again. Ooh, that'll hit. So it bites at Galax first this time.
Does he take a chunk of his head?
6 piercing damage.
6?
Yep.
He's at 38 HP.
Plus 10 poison damage.
28 HP.
And wait.
Great, now what? And?
14 psychic damage.
Psychic? And now he's at exactly 14 HP.
Okay.
Exactly.
It's scimitar attack now.
Oh.
Is 16 to hit.
And just hits.
Armor class is 15.
Yeah, because of studded leather, it says.
Okay.
And the damage. Please be 1 damage.
4. Oh, wait. 7 slashing damage.
Seven HP.
Okay. This one goes after that guy. That'll hit. So that's 6. plus poison. 5. Okay. And
what else happens to that giant rock thing that has been very disgusting?
wow,
What?
it took a lot of damage.
What did? Who did? The giant rock thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see, so the Yuan-Ti leaps on and bites at it, crushes its head from behind as it turns and looks at you, and just pulls a whole chunk of it off. And you see sparks flying out of this thing. The eye is shooting sparks right on top of you. It is now Galax's turn.
Galax is now going to say, I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight.
Make a persuasion check.
Persuasion?
And this will be your action.
7
Okay.
total.
It's still very aggressive.
Okay, whose turn is it now?
This guy's turn. His head turns back and is going to slam into that. Misses. It is now your turn.
And now with the back of its head towards me, even more sparks are coming onto me. So now I'm gonna try and do an unarmed strike at that spot. It hits.
Okay.
It hits. And boom! 10 damage.
10. Okay.
I like to
You
jump
punch
up
it?
and then punch it in that spot.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you find that spot where it had just been bit. You thrust your hand in and grab a bunch of pieces and pull them all out, and it goes.
And then blows up into a nuclear explosion. And then that UNT like, what the?
All right. So you
And that UNT who was fighting Alex is like, what?
land on the ground. They do not react like that, unfortunately. It is still your turn. That was your first attack.
Alright. Now,
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35,
Yeah, I
40,
wanna-
45. You would not reach it.
yeah, but I want to move up there and then yell at it that we don't mean to fight, that we don't mean to hurt them. Like to get up as close as I can and try and tell it that I don't want to hurt them. That I
Okay.
will if I have to.
Okay. You move up to there. Make a persuasion check.
12.
All right.
1, 2. 12.
On their turn, this one, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, prepares to cast a spell. And this one, stop. and then it closes the spell back up into its hand. But it looks at you menacingly. What are you doing here?
I saw that thing come out of nowhere and smash one of you guys into the ground. I just wanted to help.
Slithers over to its friend, and they whisper into each other's ears for a moment. You don't know exactly what they're saying to each other. You're kind of far away. Galax comes up next to you, kind of limping, hurt from the bite that it took. Oh.
You alright?
Yeah, boss. I'm good.
You don't seem very good. Could I make a medicine check on him?
Sure.
That's 9.
Okay. You see remnants of some sort of saliva, some poisonous saliva there, which appears to be kind of on the skin. He's brushing it off, but it's very sore to touch that wound. But he seems all right for the most part. He's not losing any health because of it at the moment. They both turn to you, and this one comes back up. Very well. We can work together. However, should you betray us, we will end your lives as quickly as your mothers gave them to you.
And the same thing to you. And then I'm gonna put my arm blade back in and then pull out my glowing magical sword. Shing. You don't want to mess with this thing.
Very well. Make an intimidation check for me.
Intimidation? You sure? 9.
9 total?
Yeah. Make that a 14.
Precious trinkets you have. We will work together for now.
This
All
ain't
right.
no trinket.
Okay, so you're not sure exactly what they're trying to do.
So then after he says that it's a trinket, I'm going to tell him it ain't a trinket.
They take some equipment off of their dead comrade. Take his sword, slide it into a small little belt that he has, the scimitar into the side there. All right. You will follow all of our directions should you want to escape this ordeal alive. We go underground. And under the obelisk, you can see there's a dip down and what looks to be some sort of staircase. So there's like the obelisk where that thing came out. It goes down about 10 feet, and it looks as though that thing came up out of that 10-foot gap and climbed out. But there is a stairwell kind of going down. One of them steps into the obelisk and takes a small little box out of its pocket, and it produces this flame. It touches the flame to this little sort of trench on the wall, and this white flame shoots up in the trench and just spreads down, and you see it get brighter inside this stairwell cavern down below. Both of them begin to slither their way down this stone staircase inside the silver obelisk.
And then I'm going to walk in
Okay.
with my sword ready, and then I'm going to tell them, by the way, this isn't a trinket. And then I'm going to try and use one of the spells it has.
You're going to use one of the... Do you have a soul?
Soul?
What spell are you
No,
going to use?
I don't think I have a soul. Have I
Okay.
defeated any fiends lately?
Nope.
No, never mind.
So there's no charges on it right now.
I'm going to tell them this ain't a trinket.
Very well. I don't care. So they go down the staircase. You follow behind? Okay. Eventually, after about 5 to 10 minutes descending the staircase, it cuts many times down. You come into this open chamber, columns about 20 feet high, going up from floor to ceiling. And you see, as you enter this room, the white flame that had come from the staircase, you see it spreads out on the side. And it's, as you walk in, you see it's like maybe on the walls on either side of you, and it's going further and further down through these separate trenches now on both sides of the walls. And you see it kind of go, and this glow emanates from the sides. Every once in a while, a torch will light up on the columns. It looks as though the columns are come up, and they have these 4 smaller pillars in them, where there is like a little flame coming from within the column itself, and then it rises up to the ceiling. It's a very cool design. But on the capitals of the columns, the capitals are the tops, where you have those like curls and stuff like that. But here, the curls are all of snakes at the top.
You're doing very, very, very ancient stuff.
So this is a long buried chamber. The stone in here is white, but you can see spots where it looks like the lava has like leaked through, and there's piles of molten rock below a area in the ceiling that looks like it might have collapsed from lava, and then molten rock kind of formed around it. So the ground in some spots is uneven. But they continue along the chamber. Galax is starting to slow down as he's favoring that bite wound on his arm.
Gonna make another medicine check.
Okay. As you check on Galax, the two of them continue down the chamber.
9 plus 3.
Okay. You're able to get the poison off of out of his wound, but he's still very weak. What is his hit point total at right now?
His hit points?
Yeah, how many hit points does he have?
He has 7 hit points right now.
Okay. So he is very, very sluggish. As you guys continue down the chamber, you realize that while you were checking on Galax, you have lost sight of the 2 Yuan-Ti.
I'm going to continue on.
Okay. You continue moving ahead. Occasionally, you'll catch shadows popping up around you. but with the way the white flame creates shadows, even with those in the columns, and not every column lights up as you go further and further in, you see a lot more of the lava flow had broken through this part of the chamber. But as you go further and further in, the shadows begin to look as though they're moving around you.
Then I'll stop right in the center of that room.
Okay. As you stop, I need both you and Galax to make wisdom saving throws.
Wisdom?
Yep.
Okay, I'll go first, I guess. Won't even matter for me. I got a nat 19.
Okay. And for Galax?
Saving throw, you said? Galax gets a nat 9.
Okay.
And I get a nat 19.
Okay.
So what happens to
These
Galax?
lights kind of flash all around you. You hear a small incantation being said just a little before you see these lights flash, and you're able to shake off whatever you're seeing, but Galax stands there.
Stunned. He's totally stunned by those lights.
Mm-hmm. And then you hear a sound slithering away from you.
And then I'm going to take out that sword and say, I told you this wasn't a trinket, and now you're going to have to mess with it.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to grab, and then I'm just going to put Galax onto my shoulder as I walk towards where I heard the sounds of the slithering.
Okay, as you walk, are you like walking, running? How are you going?
I'm like running, like.
Okay. The slithering sound is able to get far enough ahead of you as you're moving.
So then I'm gonna go speeding.
After about a minute, Galax comes to.
And then I'm gonna drop, and then I'm gonna put him back on the ground.
Okay. The slithering sound is getting further and further away until eventually you no longer hear it.
Let's go. And then I'm gonna head over towards where I was hearing it.
Okay. You come to a solid wall of black obsidian that looks like it tore through this chamber. No sign of anything beyond.
So then I'm going to make.
Put your leg down.
Could I make a perception check?
Okay. Yep. Go for it.
Could I have Galax help me with it?
No. Just you. Perception is all on your own.
21 total with an 18
Okay.
plus 3
What are you looking for exactly?
for the UNT.
Okay.
Or
as
any
you
secret buttons that could
pick one. Which one do you want to do?
UNT.
Okay. You scan the room. Your eyes kind of adjusting to the dim light in the back of this chamber here. You see a snake-like figure kind of slithering in and out of some of the columns off to your left.
So then I'm going to look over there and say, what are you doing? And then I'm gonna start walking over there.
Okay. As you do, you see a snake slither away and into a small crack in the wall.
Yeah, let's go. And then I'll walk into that crack.
No, it's like that big. It's very small. Not big enough for either of you to fit into.
What could I do? What equipment do I have?
As you stand there looking, another wisdom saving throw as lights go off around you both again. Wisdom saving throws for both of you.
Alright. Mine is a 6.
Okay.
Galax is a 17 total.
Okay. Galax manages to shake it off this time.
And then me too.
Yep, you become stunned there.
So then Galax is just gonna walk up to me and then clunk clunk.
You become
onto my
stunned, and as that happens, I need initiative again.
And I get a total of 11 for me.
Okay.
And Galax is exactly the same.
11.
8 plus 3 is 11, yeah.
Okay. So Galax will go after you. All right. You are up first, but you are stunned right now. There's nothing you can do. Galax's turn. A snake or the UNT appears from the side here as it casts the spell. The wall where the snake went into kind of runs back over here. The little crack in the wall there kind of runs along that side.
And then Galax is gonna say, "What are you doing?" As he takes out his sword. Ching!
Okay. Is that it? No actions? Nothing?
He's waiting for an answer.
Not going to get one.
Then he's gonna walk closer. And then just take a warning swipe with his sword.
Okay. So no damage, no attack roll. This creature then goes to attack Galax with its scimitar. 13 to hit. Okay. With its bite attack next, natural 19 will hit. Galax takes 4 piercing damage.
4.
Yep. Plus 7 poison damage.
So
Falls unconscious.
4. And then 4 plus 7 is 11, yeah?
Yep.
Yep, unconscious.
Okay. So Galax falls unconscious. The creature then approaches you, and the snake comes from behind and transforms back into a UNT. You should have killed us when you had the chance, trinket bearer. And it attacks you.
And then as I hear him
It's going to be an auto crit if it hits, by the way. Because you're incapacitated.
I know.
It misses.
So, as he says, trinket bearer, I'm going to hear some of that and snap out of my stunning for a moment to say, they're not trinkets. And then I'm stunned again.
There is no second save for this. The one says, just leave him. It is unimportant. Let him tend to his friend who could die here for all I care. And so they both transform into snakes and slither into the wall.
And then I'm going to walk up to Galax.
It takes a minute for you to come out.
Okay.
And in that time, Galax is going to need to make death saving throws.
Bum, bum, bum.
Bum, bum, bum. Okay.
Oh! Okay. Oh! But there's no critical saving
I know.
throws.
I need a button that just does a natural 20. Very nice. Very nice.
Oh, second one failed.
No, not 20. You gain 1 hit point. You snap back to life with 1 hit point.
Really?
Yep.
And then, whoa.
All right.
And
Good
Galax
job, Galax.
Like,
Okay.
and Galax is like.
So Galax snaps to and like pats you on the side and wakes you up. But then, while you guys are there, all of the light goes out in this chamber. Everything is black. Do you have dark vision or low light vision, anything like that?
Me?
Yeah.
Features and traits. I'm looking at my class features first.
Nope, you don't.
No, nothing at all.
I don't think so. Nope.
Racial trait.
Nope.
Feet.
Does Galax? I don't know if Galax.
Yes, Galax does.
Does he
Kobolds have night vision, yeah?
I don't think so.
Do kobolds have?
Nope.
Kobolds do not have dark vision.
I don't see it on here.
Well, I think it's because it just doesn't really know what race he is.
Maybe. Let me see. Hold on.
Alright.
Kobold. Oh, dark vision, 60 feet. Okay, yep.
So
good. Yep.
So I'm gonna have Galax lead me where we need to go to get out of here.
Okay. So Galax kind of, where do you want to go first off? Do you have torches or anything? Lanterns? Anything like that?
By the way, I'm just gonna straight. By the way, I'm going out of here, and if I see those two guys again, I'm just gonna straight up murder them. Straight up murder them. Yeah! The moment I see them, I'm just gonna walk up to one of them, and then they're gonna say, "Oh, it's the trinket bearer," and then I'll decapitate them.
Okay. We shall see.
If I say them again. Torch!
We have not been using his pack tactics. He has advantage on attack rolls against a creature if at least one of his allies is within 5 feet. So if you guys are fighting side by side, he has advantage, and he can use his bonus action to give you advantage. You guys are like a dynamic duo here.
Yeah.
Think like
Dun.
Captain America and Thor against Thanos as they're just like wailing on him. Sword and hammer. Or
Axe and hammer.
axe and hammer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yep, exactly. We have to remember that for next time. You guys, if you're fighting together the same enemy, you guys are going to be super powerful together.
Yeah. Speaking of Marvel, what's the next Marvel movie?
I don't know.
Well, I sure hope it's Guardians of the Galaxy.
All right. So you guys are in this dark chamber. Galax is going to have to lead you out of here unless you have a torch or something.
I have a torch
You have a
plus
torch?
a tinderbox.
Okay, so you light up your torch.
See, easily.
Okay.
And plus, the torch can also be used to just and then burn the enemy to death. Ow! It hurts!
But for now, we will end there. What'd you think? Was that fun?
Was it fun? Well, it was fun killing that giant thing that I think
you gotta
was...
figure out what these two guys are up to.
I think that giant stone thing was a clay golem.
Well, we shall see.
Because I have read about clay golems, and the picture looked like it was made from stone.
It was something very interesting. All right, so thank you guys for checking out this episode of Saturday Morning Wartoons. Again, my name is Shane. I am the Dungeon Master, and here is our player, my son Tristan. And be sure to check out our live stream on Saturday here, where Tristan will be playing Skyrim. I'll be doing moderating on the chat. Feel free to check that out. But other than that, thank you guys very much. Have fun.
Learn lots. Bye.
That was pretty good.